Okay, anglers, Mark, Core Fishing. Hey, I'm here at Quail Lake, or Quail Creek Reservoir. Looks like the water's pretty far down. Now, I don't come here a lot. I've been coming here for about 15 years, probably once every 2 years, and I've always driven down this upper road up here. It's closed because they're doing a water line, but I have never had to pay. They route you down through a booth now. The lady said it's always been here. I've never ever once gone through there. I just drive on this upper road and go park somewhere. So, but the strangest thing happened. So I checked in with her. I've got my tag. I went back out on the main road and saw that it was closed. Came back down and checked back in with her, and she completely forgot that she checked me in. And literally it was 3 minutes later. Now, I'm not trying to mock her or be mean, but it reminded me of like Dory on Finding Nemo. She literally forgot who I was and she had to check my ticket again. So anyways, kind of scary. Okay, here's a view. It looks like the water's pretty far down. It's October. Cloudy skies, overcast. See the clouds up on the mountain there. But we are going to walk down and give this a try. I think I'm going to try for trout in the beginning, and then if it warms up later, we'll switch over to bass, and then also try Sand Hollow down the road there. Alright, so getting ready to bait up right now, and we're going to chuck it out there and see what happens. Just using green power bait. It seems like green or white for whatever reason. Who knows? It sails, right? They need to sell lots of bait, but it seems like the green and white is working really good for me. So let's give it a try. We put this power bait on here, and I didn't, again, invent this, but really want to put the smallest amount on there to cover the hook, and then you want to almost make like a little buoy with it. Taper it. You want to make a ball at the end, kind of taper. Floats really good that way. So we've got the line in. Like I said earlier, it's called a weight and bait. The old caption from years ago. Everybody starts out trout fishing as kids. Usually they start with panfish and move up to trout. But trout, like I've always been near and dear to my heart. I like to catch them. They're fun. So nothing yet, but stay tuned. What I like to do is when I shore fish, I bring a lot of gear, and then I simply bring a backpack, and I break down and I make like a little satellite pack specifically with how I'm going to fish. So it works really good. So I'm going to do that. Okay, well, I struck out over at Quail. It's just so windy today, it's just nasty, and I'm here now at Sand Hollow. Again, it's just nasty. The water's low, so which doesn't help. So I will make a few casts, see what happens here. Okay, kids, got to be really, really, really careful on these rocks. Just got to really take your time. This is, you fall here and you're going to get really hurt. Usually the water's about right here, so I haven't been here in a while, so. So we're gonna try a yum dinger or a Senko weightless. See if that'll work. Or weighted, whatever I have here. Looks like I've got a 3 or 4. With these rocks, it makes it really hard because you're coming uphill with these rocks. So this should make it a lot better as far as not getting hung up. This drop shot was becoming difficult. Probably just completely Texas like this. I might text post. Well, sometimes you come out and you just don't really catch that much, and that's why they call it fishing, but I sure am having a good time. Let's try one of these green young dingers. Okay, this is what we're going to try. Hook's a little big, but it's all I had, so let's give it a shot. Okay, I'm on the board. Finally, the skunk is off. It's tiny. Worked all day for that. He got off. Woohoo! Oh, that feels good. It's small, but the skunk's off. Man, I gotta tell you, it's been rough today. Okay, persistence pays off. See if we can get a bigger one. Well, anglers, I am done fishing for the day.
Continue for half a mile.
I drove up to St. George and I fished Quail Lake and Sand Hollow. And it was cold and really windy all day. Wind didn't let up. I had one strike on power bait over at Quail and missed it. And then I came over here to Sand Hollow and I work like a fiend, and I only produced one small largemouth. But you know what? Just being outside, taking the road trip, alleviates stress. You get fresh air, vitamin D. Absolutely had a wonderful day. So, and I didn't get skunked. So it's an A+. And we will try to catch more next time. So I really appreciate everybody who watches my channel, and subscribe and share if you like. And any questions or comments you have, you can put down below. Have a super day. Okay guys, back in the shop for tip number 3. So these grubs right here, many manufacturers make them. I swear by them, especially when the fishing's tough. There's basically 1 of 3 baits when fishing's tough. It's going to be a grub, a drop shot, or a shaky head. I always tend to go towards this. It's what I learned with. It's what I grew up with. But fish really, and I don't mean to insult bass, but fish don't have huge brains, but they like natural. And when the bait is tough, or when the bite is tough and you can't get bit, they like a little bit smaller bait. And even the big fish will eat them. I've caught plenty of big fish on small bait. So the hack for today is, see this little head right here? If you line it up with the top of the head, the hook is just past mid-body where it's going to come out. Okay? So what I did up there, because it was tough, and that what I learned about quail and Sand Hollow is they get a lot of fishing pressure because they're so small and there's so many people. So size down and weight, okay? And basically what you're going to do is you're going to use your teeth in the field, right? But I have a blade in here. You're going to cut a little piece off. Now your bait is that much smaller. And if you look, I call this dropping the hook. Okay, that means that sometimes they're just not fully committed or interested, and they'll just kind of like grab the tail. Well, if the hook's way up here, they're not going to get it. They're going to short bite it a lot. So basically, let's just run this in here real quick. It may not be perfect, but we'll get it close enough. Okay, you see that? See where the hook's coming out? Almost at the butt end. That can make a huge difference on your catch rate, especially during a picky bite. I've used this countless times to get bit. And also, when you're going down, fall rate is huge with bass. If your head's too heavy and you're dropping like a stone, they may not like that on one day. The next day, they may like a lighter head. So I also up there went to a lighter head and chopped down this bait. So that's tip number 3. This is your go-to bait when it's really picky, one of them. The other, like I said, is a drop shot and a shaky head, but I swear by this. And whatever color you like. I don't really think color's huge, but maybe that's a thing too. They in the clear water lakes out here, they tend to like the pumpkins and the watermelons, and this color is called Houdini. So that's it. I hope this helps you, and I hope you put more fish in the boat. And again, thanks for watching.